All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1175 on this beautiful Monday evening. It is September 29th. It is almost October. It's crazy. We're almost into the month of October, and I don't even have a costume yet. My name is Andy. I am the guy that is running KonaButterflyz, and the one distracted looking for things. I don't know what's going on is Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. And that's what we are talking about tonight is pass notices. Tonight we are looking at the keys or the key words to help you get a pass notice. So many times people are reading these questions, reading the content, and just overwhelmed by how much there is, right, Brandy?
Absolutely.
What is the keywords that help you?
Connect.
Yeah.
Keywords that help us connect.
Wow. If you want to know the keywords, what I was getting at, keywords to help you connect and the keywords that Brandy wants you to look for, you can find them in our books. It's that easy. Their books are available. A lot of times people go, you know what? I've been on your Mondays. I see how you do the content. I don't know where you find all that stuff. I don't know where how what the easiest stuff to remember. I don't know what the stuff to write down. Guys, it's in our books. We have study guides, and then you go through those study guides. You just memorize that stuff, and then you get these techniques that we show you. And then, as we do on Monday, right, or on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday we're going to show you how to make the connections. Thursday we're going to show you how to make the connections. And if you remember, you see all the great stuff on all this, all the different live sessions. Brandy shows you how to make those live quizzes, make them happen, get those scores up. We had a great testimonial come in on Patreon. Thank you, by the way, Maria. And and you can see it on Instagram. She was saying her scores are already improved just by going through the book and watching the videos. Scores already jumped up. Learning that how much you don't need to know to get the right answer, right, Brandy?
Absolutely.
Way to go, Brandy. All right. And so, yeah, so you learn all that stuff and then you apply it. It's that easy, right? But what is the problem then? Discipline. Discipline. It doesn't matter how much we put this stuff out there. It doesn't matter if it's free. It doesn't matter if it's paid. It doesn't matter what it is on any program. The problem is usually discipline. Doing any program, really, honestly, it's the discipline, right, Brandy? Making sure you do everything all the time on the day, getting a study plan, sticking to it, and being consistent with it. Because without consistency, Brandy,
Don't have a pass.
you don't get through the program, and then ultimately you don't get the pass. Just like Brandy said, you don't get all the way through it. And the commitment part of it, the discipline part of it, is the hardest part of the whole situation. It doesn't matter who's your coach. It doesn't matter what the coach says. If you're not following the play, you're not going to execute the play. You know what I mean? You're not going to execute what we're trying to put together for you guys to get a pass notice or anybody. Commitment and just being consistent with it. It's the most simplest thing, but it's the hardest thing. It is the only thing that relies on a person to really have that habit and discipline to get through it. And I know we talk about it all the time. I know you see it on Instagram. I know you see it on other social medias. I know you see it on I see it in your office. I know you see it everybody's talking about it. But guys, discipline and commitment to getting this thing done is the only way to do it. Too many times you guys come off a weekend like this, you're at the end of the month, you're going into the new month, and you're like, how come it didn't happen? Why am I not doing this? How come blah, 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 blah? Usually it's because you don't have one, you don't have a test scheduled, you don't have a goal. And two, you don't have a daily log of what you're supposed to be doing every day and then sticking to it. Brandy goes over it all the time. She calls them, she shows people how to like manage their time. There's time blocks. There's all this different stuff that you can do. We have all those different sessions on Patreon. If you're a member, you can go watch it. Brandy goes over those things. You just put in time management, and I'm sure there's going to be like 4 or 5 videos on how to time manage, how to study, how to put this thing together so that way you can follow the notes. Like today, Brandy had a thing on how to follow notes. A lot of you get overwhelmed because you just don't have a system on how to go through the studying. You went to a school that probably didn't teach you very well on how to study or how to get to that next level, how to study for tests properly, or how to take notes, and you're a bit lost. Luckily, we do that. We do that in our programs. We do that like on today on the notes. We show people how to take notes. We show them how to manage their time. We show people what to study, how to get the right answer based off your wrong answers. how to like use the techniques and strategies, how to like read the questions, how to break it all down. So the way it's more effective, because even if you have the time set aside, you have 1 or 2 hours. The other part is being effective during those 2 hours. It's about not being what do I want to say?
Overworked.
Overwhelmed. And also overdoing it in unnecessary areas, just wasting time. A lot of times we waste time. We think we know what we need to do, but we really don't have a strategy on how to get through the material, how to do it, how even to take notes, and how to be effective with it. And guys, if you don't have all that structure in place, it makes it overwhelming. It makes it hard. It makes the commitment even harder. It makes the consistency even less. And the discipline is even harder to follow. So, why am I telling you all this? If you're stuck on a program or you don't know what's going on or you need help and you're doing this thing with like a lot of different offices have those self-study programs, they're like, hey, go read this, go watch that video, go do the company free this or the company study, and you just go sit in front of the screen and go watch this, and hopefully you pass, right? Or go take a couple quizzes, go pass. There wasn't a lot of instruction for Brandy when she was getting hers done. And it was mainly like really bad advice by like a very small amount of people that were in the office that actually even had a license. And it was very misguided. Luckily, you got us. Brandy put together this program for people who, let's say you got that personality that just doesn't like to sit down. Maybe you got that ADHD problem. Maybe you're just a natural born hustler and you just are always working all the time and just putting in them hours and you just don't have a lot of time. Well, this program was built for you. Go get onto our sessions. Go get into those live sessions. Show how we also have replays for that, by the way. Get into those replays. Watch how Bernie teaches you even the study prep part of it on Mondays, shows you how to apply the knowledge throughout the week. And on Friday, she does a live quiz and shows you how to execute a live quiz with combining everything you're learning, the techniques, the strategies, the content, all that stuff, and always accessible. We even have small group tutoring. All these things are available in our program, even one-on-one tutoring as well. So contact us, scan the QR code, hit the links right in the chat. 951-290-3077. That's our phone. You can give me a call, give me a text. And also you can shoot me an email at KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. Books for sale, SIE 6636526. We got the Kona community on the Discord. Reach out, help out. Brandy's got you over there on the Discord. It's a great community we set up for studying. The only way in there is you scan the QR code, hit the links, drop messages for Brandy. I know there was some messages over there. I think she cleared them out, but I know there was messages in the study channels. So yeah, take screenshots. Brandy will help out or somebody will. But the main thing is you're not studying alone. All right, what do we got tomorrow?
Those things.
We have the SIE and we have the study hall. And SIE, what are we doing in there tomorrow?
Risks.
We're going to do the risks. Brandy's going to show you what you don't need to know and then show you how to apply it. I don't know how to do it. It's mostly just the basic information on how to get a good score in the risk area.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. All right, Kona Study Hall after that. And then we have our exam workshop coming up on October 12th. It looks like in the poll that we took on Patreon that it's going to probably be on Zoom and it's also going to be in person. So we're going to have that set up. I need you guys to scan the QR code. There is a discount if you are a member. There will be a way for you to pay if you're going to be on Zoom, so that way you can get get into that special Zoom, that special way we're going to do it on that Sunday at 1 o'clock. So check it out. You don't need to be a member for this. So even if you're not a member, we have a flat fee there. You can just get into that workshop. It doesn't matter if you're passing a securities exam, a life exam. It doesn't matter what exam. If it's a multiple choice exam, Brandy's got you, and you can join in on that. And it does look like we're going to have a Zoom and in person, so you could do either way on that day on October 12th. I'll have more information coming out soon, or you can just simply stay on and we can talk it out on the Studying Brew Live. But we will have more information coming out and where you can do that. But you can register now, enroll now, and since it is on Zoom, we will have a lot more room. A lot more room. So go ahead and enroll and get your spot. And it doesn't matter if you're in the state or outside the state. Just let us know if you're a member or not a member, and we will drop you a link and where you can get your fees paid so that we can reserve your spot. All right, you ready?
Oh, yeah. Where's my stuff?
If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what.
Nope.
Because when Brandy gets that queued up for us.
It's there. It's just my app.
It's hiding. Anyways, talk amongst yourselves. Go get a water. No. How's everybody's weekend? We had a busy one. I almost look forward to the weekdays. Um, what?
Nothing.
I'm trying to buy time for this thing. We almost ready?
I'm waiting on this.
Anything you want to talk about?
Nope.
All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, when they let me know and they tell me how they did it, I add another one. Guess where, Brandy? To the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. We got a passer. Congratulations are in order for Rachel Nelson on passing the Series 26. This was not easy. Anything you want to talk about, Rachel?
She is a ninja studier. I'm just going to say it. She goes in, she takes care of business, she handles it. She drives 4 hours to the test center. She gets it done. She has no time to waste, guys. 4 hours to the test center.
And as you can count, there we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 exams with Kona. Got the Series 26 total principal. I think she's going for the 65.
I think so.
I think so. But I know she's just loving the fact she got her Series 26. She's ready to level up. She said, your program helped me pass all exams. Thank you very much.
Yes.
She kept it very simple.
Yes.
Just the program helped. That's it. What else do you want to know? The program helped her get 4 exams, proofs in the pudding, all the way through SIE through the 26.
And because, guys, she does have that 4 hour, and I'm not talking like 2 hours one way, I'm talking 4 hours one way. She does not want to have to go back and retest.
Every single one of these were all first attempt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe these are all one and done.
No, they are. I put that on the Instagram. It is. Thank you for reminding me. It is all first attempt exam shots that she took, and 1, 2, 3, 4 done. All of them done.
Very consistent. You're
Very
absolutely
super consistent.
Yep.
Yeah, she locked in, super consistent. And I believe someone told me that she was on a Zoom call and she talked about it. I mean, guys, you have no idea. She was apparently she has a lot of back pain and a lot of other things going on, and I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about, but she definitely went through some trials and tribulations getting to this point, and like I said, motivated people who want it, they just make it happen, and that's what she did. She made it happen, and congratulations on getting all of these done. SIE 66326, all there. All right. Congratulate. Anything else you want to add?
No, you said it all.
Oh, perfect, Amber. Thanks, Brandy. Yeah, what did she say? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess Chantel studied with her. Yeah. So everything I said, true. All right, ready? Let's get to it. Because it's not about Rachel, it's about you. We're gonna play the Kona catchphrase. It is the game show that's sweeping the nation. Kona catchphrase, keyword Monday, however you want to call it. What we want you to do is we want you to participate either at home or on the chat. We're going to put up some questions. I'm going to read them out loud. You guys tell me what you see. Do you see keywords? Do you see opposites? Do you see similars? What do you see? Brandy, what do you want them to look for? You're the teacher.
Just words, guys. Just words. Like it says it right there.
You want to be more specific?
Just the plain meaning of words that connect. You guys will see it. I promise. It's hard to explain. You gotta see it.
All right, that's what Brandy wants you to do. Let's do it. They're all looking at you like, Brandy, all of them are words. We see the words. That's not the problem.
So use the words.
Every third year after the account has been opened, whenever a new account is opened only. B, whenever a new account is opened and annually thereafter. A, only when the customer indicates a change he made in the information previously supplied.
Correct. Do you have year? Yeah, it did. Yep. Third year. So what do we know about onlys, right? We want to maybe say that they're not true.
Why do we say they're not true? Because a lot of times it's very hard to have an infinitive like that, right? There's very few things in this world that are onlys, nevers, always, right?
Right. And we like ands for whatever the reason.
It always works.
Now look, we don't even know what we're talking about, but we have when an account is open, and annually after that. And then we have every third year. How does one keep track of that?
A lot of people can't even do every other week, let alone every other third year.
Right.
So that's a pretty difficult, maybe impossible thing to keep doing
Yeah.
consistently.
Like, what's easier? Like, what's easier?
What's easier to keep track of?
Probably B.
Probably B is the easiest one.
Exactly.
So probably that's the answer.
Let's match it up.
Your firm must provide a privacy notice describing its privacy policies to customers. Okay, when I read this, this is just like when I sign up for Netflix, when I sign up for anything really. Everybody sees these agreements come across the screen, right? Always with the privacy policies, always in the emails, and especially when you sign up for something.
Every year.
Always.
Every year, somebody updates their privacy notice. And I'm like, bro, did you
Every year.
really update it? Did you just change the date and
All the time.
make it a thing? That's why.
I just got one for Discord.
See?
The earnings from referred business from existing clients would be eligible for payment. C, the agreement must be entered into before the termination of the employment. B, it would be permissible to pay continuing commissions to a surviving spouse. A, there must be a contract in effect calling for these continuing commissions. Must, right? We have those. Um, Earnings from referred business from existing clients would be eligible for payment. Referred business from existing clients. Referred business is interesting.
Now, we talk about must being the weakest of all of the monas, right? Of all of the must only never
Because
employment.
must sometimes is a rule or a law.
And look at what we're talking about. There must be a contract. The agreement must be entered into before. That I feel like is not one of those like
Not trues.
let's hang on the must. Because look at if you guys want to do anything, shouldn't there be a contract?
Yes.
If you're gonna have an agreement about something, I think continuing commissions, because that's what is in A and B, wouldn't that be done before you ended your employment?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're more agreeable.
Right. So can we say that we like all three of these answer choices simply because of the word permissible and A and C sound legit?
Yeah, I could say that.
Okay.
D's the one that have the interest. And it's the accept. So I would almost mark D at this point.
But do you guys see how we got there?
We didn't even read the question.
We didn't even, because some of you might say, well, I don't even remember reading about continuing commissions. Does it matter?
There you go.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Right. There you go. See?
But Brandy, what? I'm reading it.
You can read it,
What?
and that's the answer.
What if you were reading this? What would you come off with this?
Well, I don't like, okay, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I don't like the way D is written at all because it was confusing. I literally had to read D 3 times to figure out what the heck they meant.
Earnings from referred businesses from existing clients would be eligible for payment. So basically, any businesses that were referred by existing clients. So your existing clients referred new business, I guess, after you're terminated. And so you can get paid on that.
Right, which is why that's the accept.
Yeah.
You can only continue commissions on things that you
How could you get new business after you're terminated?
guys, termination does not mean you were fired. Termination just means that your employment terminated. It's over. It's done.
The contract's done. You're not there.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
got
gotta.
fired.
Yeah, it could have been you retired. It could be that you're out of the business in some way or another. They got your parking spot and painted over it. You no longer have your name on the
Right.
door.
Right. So A, B, and C are basically saying those are when you can continue your commissions, and D is saying new business you cannot. But they tried to bury new business.
Right. They tried to bury it with existing clients with referred business.
Yes. And that's why I had to read that because this is how I did this one. A sounds legit, B sounds legit, C sounds legit, D is the only weird one, and it's poorly written. It has to be the accept.
Can you imagine if you're working there and some dude that's terminated is getting all the new clients and they're terminated?
that means y'all better step up, is
Like,
what that's saying.
dude, there's a guy terminated and he's outpacing you this month
The retired guy is making more money than you
on new business.
on new business. Y'all better start working.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why you can only
Keywords.
continue commissions on business that existed before.
Correct. A conviction of a DUI resulting in a fine and probation. B, willful mistakes made in application for membership. C, expulsion by the Chicago Board Options Exchange, CBOE, for violations of trading floor rules. D, disciplinary sanctions by a financial regulator in the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, by the way. I would almost say D would be something that if I saw United Kingdom in the question. That's what I would think.
Isn't that UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I saw that in the question, I would draw my attention to D.
Willful what though? It's not just that it's willful.
Willful misstatements. Is that saying you willfully
Lied.
lied?
Right? Yeah, right. I like that. Okay.
You
On what?
willful misstatements made in an application for a member. So somebody who is applying.
So this is financially related, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What about C?
Expulsion by the you were fired by the Chicago Board of Options Exchange for violations of trading floor rules. So you were making doing violations and you were fired.
Financially related, correct?
Yes.
What about D?
Disciplinary sanctions, but yes, financial regulator.
What's A?
Nothing to do with financial. DUI resulting in a fine and probation.
I know y'all got hung up on convicted, but you got to look at what they were convicted for. Remember, this is an exercise in reading the words and seeing the words.
Driving under the influence.
With just a fine and a probation, dude, this homie didn't even go to jail.
It's not even a felony. I think that would be the most important thing there. A person may not act as a registered representative of a principal unless financial industry regulator authority of FINRA eligibility standards regarding trade blah 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 and finally we get to the end. Except
See? A is the weakest of all of them, financially
you
related.
can miss all of that nonsense and just focus in on the except, and you would have got that right.
Absolutely. Exactly. It's not smart. Don't put your opinions in this. You might not want that person as your representative as if you're a client,
That's a moral thing,
but that's a moral thing. That's not saying
an
FINRA.
ethical thing.
Yeah, FINRA is saying you can still get a job if you have a DUI.
They're saying there's a lot of idiots, but it
It-
doesn't mean they can't handle your money.
It didn't say felony.
They're
and
not a
it didn't
felon.
say misdemeanor.
No, just stupid decisions after a party.
Exactly.
Tiny Cars Inc. C. Daisy Dairy Company. B. Old Best Steel Inc. A. Fontana Steel Mills Corp. What's up, Fontana?
Okay. A and B are steel.
Our Fontana doesn't have a steel mill.
This is food. Because of the dairy.
Dairy.
And cars
Tiny Cars.
are made out of
Tiny Cars. Metal.
metal, steel.
Plastic, maybe.
I think I don't know why I read this as a smart car.
I'm just being funny, but I think they wanted to say like Hot Wheels Inc.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's what I think by Tiny Cars.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
that's reading into it. That
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. The economy appears to be entering a period of contraction. Which of the following companies will likely do best if the economy enters a period of decline? How about the one that has something to do with food? We have to always eat.
Yeah, we have to eat. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't steel mills, yes, are important, but
But if the period is declining, you're probably not buying a new car.
and if the economy's declining, you're probably not ordering new steel to make new buildings or new things.
But you need your milk.
But you need the milk.
You're buying gas for your tiny car.
Need the leche.
Speaking of,
That was for my Latino
Yep.
friends in here.
can't eat steel.
No.
Yeah.
Well, high in fiber. Iron, right? Higher in iron.
Yeah, iron, and minerals.
Don't eat it. I was just saying. Higher consumer debt and rising inventories B, increase in want ads in newspapers and decrease in non-farm jobs. That's interesting to point out. Increasing college enrollments and enlistment in military service. D, increasing consumer demand for goods and services, increasing industrial production, and rising stock markets and property values. Although D is long, it is also a very positive. That sounds like a very positive thing happening in that economy, if I had to guess. An expansion in the business cycle would be characterized by, well,
Why is it that
what's the best time to expand?
exactly, and why does A, B, and C only have two things, and D literally lists four?
It's a good time to expand. The answer's even expanded.
Right? Feel like that.
Yeah, if you're going to expand, you don't want high consumer debt and rising inventories. You don't want increase in want ads in newspapers and decrease in non-farm jobs. That means there's nobody employed. That's what that means. Increasing college enrollments and enlistment in the military service.
Because I have a minute here, I didn't know this until I was writing the Series 65, and this is my last. Oh, I have one more question.
By the way, college enrollments and military service, that means we're at war.
Um, this non-farm jobs, they actually don't include agricultural jobs as part of the regular jobs because it's based on seasons, not on business cycles. Fun fact.
Did you know that? With the college and the military?
I mean, I assume.
Drafts in effect. D, year-end bonuses. C, commission on sales for a real estate agent. B, tips. A, dividends earned on mutual funds.
I'm just gonna take this from the chat.
You did nada. Yeah, that's what do they call that? Passive tips. Gotta earn that money.
Right.
Waiter or waitress, or something around a pool.
Anybody.
Commission on sales for real estate agent.
Got worked for that one.
You got to work for that too. Year-end bonuses. Usually year-end bonuses go for the ones working. So B, C, D, all for work, and A is passive. Earned income would include all the following except A, probably the passive unearned income.
It's investment income.
Investment income, not unearned.
Yes.
Sorry, I have to use the right words. I was just going for an opposite. We made it.
Yay.
We did it. And now those tips are not supposed to be taxed. Yay. We made it to the end. We got it. Guys, I hope you take away from Keyword Monday and the simplicity of it all. How many times you read that question and you get it wrong because you overthink? All the time, right? Guys, these questions aren't that hard. You make them hard. You're looking for things that aren't there instead of looking for things that are there. Does that make sense? How many of you would have overthought the still and milk one? Really trying to think about what one would be. Oh, let me think about that. Still, I don't know. Guys, it's way too much thought. We always got to eat. That's not going to be affected by the economy as much as like buildings or building things or making things, right? These are simple things, simple to simple. Keywords help you zero in on that. Just looking at the plain meaning of it. That's what sometimes keywords mean. It doesn't necessarily mean securities words.
Not always.
Sometimes it's just the simplicity of just the regular plain old words.
6 questions, absolutely no securities knowledge. Just looking at the words.
There you have it. That's it. All right, everybody. We'll be back for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday tomorrow. I love Test Taking Techniques Tuesday because if you don't know anything, you can even get one right. That's what we're going to show you tomorrow. So I hope you guys are all here for tomorrow. We got member sessions. We got the SIE. We got study hall. We got the Studying Brew. Same bad time, same bad channel. Until then, everybody stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice looking at the words in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.